Good morning. Good morning to each of you. I am Dr. Corrine Johnson, and I would like to welcome you on this morning to Grace for Today 5-minute devotions. And on this morning, our subject is going to be discovering contentment. And our key scripture is going to be coming from Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 9. And I'm going to be reading from the GNT version. And it says, "It is better to be satisfied with what you have than to be always wanting something else." And so on this morning, the first step in becoming a content person is to stop comparing your life to everyone else's. You must learn to admire without needing to acquire. You need to learn to rejoice in other people's prosperity without getting jealous and envious, feeling like, you got to have what they have. And this is one of the great biblical principles that many people don't understand. And the truth is, you don't have to own it to enjoy it. So maybe you like to vacation in the mountains. So why buy a mountain cabin when you can just rent one every year? The word covet in Greek means to grab or to grasp so tightly that your hands are tight. You can't even let go. So if God ever gives you something and tells you to give it away, but you can't, you don't own it, it owns you. So God is not saying that you should never desire things, because after all, nothing can be accomplished unless you desire to do it. You can't become more like Christ without desiring to become more like Christ, right? But when you desire to be like someone else, to have what they have, you will always want more. Why? Because God didn't make you to be like someone else. He wants you to be you. He wants you to be the person that He created you to be. He wants you to walk out your tailor-made purpose in the earth that He created for you. He wants you to have what He has desired for you to have. So to have a content life, stop comparing your looks. Stop comparing your house, your job, your kids, and your education to that of others. But look in at your own life and look at the many things that God has blessed you with, and find ways to be thankful for what God has already given you, because that's the key to getting more. When God sees that you are content, when He sees that you are grateful and thankful for the things that He has already released into your life, then that's making room for God to release more. And so on this morning, discovering contentment, because it is always better to be satisfied with what you have than to be always wanting something else. So on this morning, contentment is the key. You want to be blessed? You want God to give more? Maintain an attitude of gratitude and watch how God begins to release more into your life. And so on this morning, thank you all so much for tuning in with me for Grace for Today 5-minute devotions. And I pray that you go forth on today and have a blessed day. God bless you.